Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan generals. How are you all doing today? I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling irie because we got another jam-packed reading for you today. Yes, today's reading is all about what makes you attractive. What makes you attractive? Okay, so we're gonna look and see what the cards are telling us today. Okay, so before we get into it, okay, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to Wagwan Tarot and Tea. Come and join the Love and Light family here. Okay, so get comfortable, okay, get really nice and comfortable and get some a cup of tea or some water or coffee or anything that you feel to sip on today, and let us know. Put it in the comments. What are you sipping on today? Okay, so we have pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. So which number is calling you? Okay, keep that number in mind. Okay, so now we're going to go into some gratitude because we really love to bring good energy, okay, into the reads. So let's get into it. All right, thank you universe, thank you spirit guides, thank you guardian angels, thank you ancestors for the intuitive reads that we are about to receive today. May these messages help the collective to strengthen their intuition and to use their discernment every time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so collective, we have pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. Okay, so which number is calling you? And I will see you, once you've chosen, I will see you on the other side. So, Wagwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan generals. So we have pile 1. Let's see what messages are under pile 1. But if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Sit back and relax with a nice cup of tea or the beverage of your choice, and we're going to see what messages are under pile 1. Let's see. Wagwan. Okay, so let's have a look. So we have the Three of Swords, the Three of Swords. So when we see the Three of Swords, it can signify that there's been a loss, there could have been some heartbreak, there could have been like some trials and tribulations that you may have experienced, that you may have gone through. But I feel like the Ace of Pentacles being here, is also telling that like new opportunities, new beginnings, and I also see it's like an outlook and a mindset of seeing that there are lots of things all around you that are glistening, you know, that you might even recognize that there's abundance around you, or there's new abundant opportunities coming your way. But I feel like what makes you attractive is what I feel like they see that, you know, maybe you could have come across maybe your own trials and tribulations, as well as maybe vice versa. But I feel like you're what you bring to the table, what you offer, I feel like it's kind of a very kind of I see kind of like a very abundant attitude to things. So I feel like it's like, rather than get into this, caught up into this energy of maybe the Three of Swords, of maybe dwelling on a loss or a heartbreak or anything like that, I feel like they may see it as an opportunity. It's like, wow, like when I'm with you, you really help me to feel like, you really help me to kind of see what I have, and I feel like that's what they find really attractive about you. This is what I'm kind of getting, like they really like how you are able to see the glass, as it's like you see the glass half full, not the glass. So it's the glass half full, glass half empty. Yes, I feel like it's that. It's like rather seeing it on an empty. I feel like they can see it as, yes, to see it as like half full. That's the kind of energy that I see. But I feel like with this Ace of Pentacles now, the Ace of Pentacles could be also maybe determine some kind of proposal, some kind of offer. And I feel like maybe they can, what makes you attractive is, I'm kind of getting the energy that they could see you as like someone who's a potential love interest of commitment. Because when you see that, for me, I really like seeing pentacles in any type of love read, because it really then shows, you know, there's like a sense of security, it gives like a sense of security, but like this offer is like, look, I'm serious about, you know, putting my time, my energy, because sometimes with the, like, if with a love, it could be like, yep, you know, I love this person, or let's say with the Ace of Cups, it can or the Cups, it can show the love. But then with the Ace of Pentacles, it shows, it all shows entire readings that, look, I'm here, I'm really serious about putting an offer in, wanting to build like a stability, commitment, those kind of things. So it's really nice seeing like pentacles in love readings. But I feel like what makes you attractive is, I feel like even if they could, maybe this person could have had like their own, it can also be maybe signify so that person may have also gone through their own trials and tribulations. But I feel like it could be they see like a new start with you. They see, I feel like that's what the cards are saying. So we're gonna pull and see what else the cards want to tell us. I've got some charms as well, so I may we can pull out the charms. So let's have a look. We're gonna pull out a let's pull out a romantic angel oracle, and let's see what message wants to come out for the collective who chose pile 1. What makes you attractive? Okay, what makes you attractive to this person? Ooh, let's have a look. Forgiving and learning. Forgiving and learning. What makes you attractive? So as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So there could have been maybe you know, again, back on the trials and tribulations, there could have been like some issues around that, and maybe some issues with, or some disagreements with the particular person, or but I feel like it could be, I feel like it's more your outlook, your out. I was going to say outlook, your outlook. I feel like it's your outlook in life that helps to really kind of like, I feel like I'm kind of getting this energy of like when you talk or when you express things, and you always try to look at things in a kind of like a balanced view, and I feel like not just in a balanced view, it's like, okay, well, you know, we can't just keep like maybe dwelling on something. Like, we've got to like maybe come up with a plan, you know, find ways of kind of like creating like a healthy routines for ourselves. I feel like that's like I feel like that's the energy that I'm getting. It's always like trying to be how you can be productive, but also that productive is kind of like, it's like a healing energy, and I feel like that's what that person really likes about you. I feel like that's what they find really attractive about you, because I feel like this one is really about the inner qualities that you have, and that person is really drawn to that. Okay, because it's about, as you release and heal, you experience more love. And it could be, again, you know, if there has been things that you have also experienced, I feel like the more you are taking the time to then right, I'm going to work on myself, you know, I feel like that then opens the gates more, you know, with the Ace of Pentacles being here as well, opens the gates more for people to actually see you in your like full attractiveness and your glory. Wow. Okay, so what makes you attractive? Okay, we're gonna hold on to that. Okay, so we've got some charms. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so I can't see it, although it's hard for you. Well, yeah, I can't see it, so I'm gonna just close my eyes and see what comes out. Okay, so for the collective who chose pile 1, what makes them attractive? So what makes you attractive for the collective who chose pile 1? Let's see what messages want to come out. So my eyes are closed. I'm not cheating, I promise. Alright. Okay, let's see what comes out. Okay. Ooh. So I don't know if you can see that from here. Let's put it on there so you might be able to see it. So it says a good friend is like a 4-leaf clover, hard to find and lucky to have. So I feel like this person, ooh, look at this, Mr. and Mrs. Now look, earlier we said, Ace of Pentacles can signify like a proposal and an offer. So Mr. and Mrs. I feel like this person sees you as like, they can see you as this potential love interest that can then lead to a committed relationship, marriage. Wow, look at that, Mr. and Mrs. Like, I honestly, my eyes was closed. Wow, look at this, Mr. and Mrs. Look at that. But I'm kind of getting this energy. If we go back to what we were saying earlier about the 3 of Swords, and it could be that energy of like, the song is coming up to mind. You lift me up. You lift me up. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting of, you always, like, you can always find a way of making like, I'm getting like making the dark always look like the light, or always making me see that there's so many opportunities, and I feel like it inspires them to want to do more, want to grow more. But I feel like this is also kind of like makes them want to do more, do better. But I feel like that energy, I feel like that energy kind of really sparks something in that person. So I feel like it's like, wow, like I get, this is what I'm kind of getting with this energy, that this, whoa, look at that, balanced here. There's definitely like a balance, okay? Like I feel like that's what makes you attractive, okay? Is that energy. So I'm kind of getting with this one, it's like more of a kind of a spiritual kind of like connection, in terms of like your energy is, that's kind of like they really enjoy that vibe from you. That's what I'm getting, okay? Wow. And receive, yeah, they're receiving this energy. We've got like the moon energy here. So I feel like it's like again, we said spiritual, that really strong intuitive energy. Wow. Okay. Now it could be also maybe like a friendship, or they see you as a friendship, or it could started off as friends. Okay, because again, with the 3 of Swords being here, maybe it could have been a situation where maybe the both of you weren't ready to take it to that next step as yet, because you were just working on your healing. But I feel like it could also be, there could be more than one reading here, because remember, it's all general. But I feel like it could be like, maybe for some of you, you're just like, you know what, I just want to take my time to work on myself. And I feel like taking that time to work on yourself could have also opened those doors now to be like, wow, like, the more you work on yourself, you realize like, wow, like the offers that are coming your way, whether it's to do with, you know, because the Ace of Pentacles can also represent, you know, opportunities in work, your career, your finances, and things like that. So I feel like it can also signify those things, as well as offers. Look, Mr. and Mrs. Look. Oh, we got a 69. 69. 69. So this is the Cancer energy. So there could be some Cancer energy here. May not, but there may be a Cancer or a water energy here. Especially as we got we had the moon as well. So the moon can represent that Pisces that Pisces energy. So there could be like a strong water, but we've got the tiger, so there could be yeah, two tigers here. So that could be significant. Maybe someone might be like, oh, has a tiger. I'm thinking like a tiger tattoo, or maybe part of the Chinese zodiac. You may be like a tiger. And we've got, I feel like this is like the Celtic, it's like a kind of like a Celtic kind of charm. So I feel like with this one, it's like a kind of like, I feel like it signifies togetherness, you know, a union. Oh wow. So what makes you attractive? I feel that it's like the more you have been taking time to put yourself together, to get yourself together. You know, another song that's coming to my mind is a song by Dennis Brown, who's a reggae singer. You know, I love to whatever comes out, because it's all about intuitive reads, but with intuitive reads it's all about whatever comes out. Okay, whatever comes out. So the message that I'm getting is a song by Dennis Brown, and it's called Get Myself Together. And it goes something like, I got to get myself together. Ooh, yeah. I don't know. Oh, I can't remember the rest of this bit, but I just remember I got to get myself together. And it's about a song of kind of like, it's very similar to this, what's going on with pile one, like, you know, taking that time to really work on oneself, really building. But that working it on yourself is what then makes you, like, I feel like I'm getting like a flower blossoming. The more you taking that time to work on yourself, I feel like that's what makes it becomes visible. That inner work becomes visible. You know, that inner beauty shines through, and I feel like that's what makes you attractive. Okay, so we're going to pull out a Jamaican proverb. Let's see what the Jamaican proverb wants to tell us at this time for the collective. We have a message, please. What do the collective need to know at this time? Ooh-wee! How water a walk go in a pumpkin belly. So how water a walk go in a pumpkin belly. This simply means, so how does the water, the liquid, go into the pumpkin, the belly of the pumpkin? That is something that we, you know, it's kind of like a mystery, like we don't really know what it is, okay? And that's what it's telling us, the mystery, can't really explain. High priestess, okay? So I feel like that's, again, it's like how we said earlier, like it's something is very intuitive. A very intuitive kind of connection. But I feel like that intuitive connection is what's kind of creating, like you can receive messages, and I feel like they can receive the messages from you as well. But I feel like they're drawn to that. But with the two tigers here, I feel like pack. Do tigers? No, it's lions that move in a pack. I think lions move in a pack, or does tigers move in a pack, or tigers move like on a kind of individual scale. If you do know, please put it in the comments. But I feel like the two tigers are significant for something, whether it could be two tigers who have come together, or two tigers who have maybe gone through their own trials and tribulations, and they've come together. They've come together in this union. I feel like this is what it's kind of come together in this union. There's like a strong water energy as well here, and with the moon as well. I feel like it's a strong intuitive connection. But we've got Mr. and Mrs., and balance. So I feel like what makes you attractive is your intuitive powers. Your intuitive powers may be very strong at this time. I feel like the energy that you give off makes you very attractive, which is alluring, very alluring. Ooh, wait. Okay, so I'm gonna let's end. We're gonna, before we come to the end of this reading, I'm gonna see what picture wants to come out. Now these are like pictures of traveling images. Okay, so I want to see what comes out for the collective you chose power one. Okay, for the collective you chose power one, what makes you attractive? Can we have a picture to signify some additional tools about what makes? Ooh, wee. Okay, so I feel like what makes you attractive is, you know, your worldliness. I feel like you may also like to go out, to explore, to learn new things. Okay, and I feel like that's very inviting, because I feel like it's kind of like with the Ace of Pentacles also being here, it's like you're taking yourself to I want to say new heights, new places, new things, but I feel like this person sees, wow, I can do all those kind of things. Like I can share my hobbies, and I feel like maybe that part of them might not have been because we've got balance and receive. Maybe it wasn't received well, and I feel like now it's like, wow, like the two of you are like moving together, you know, like with these two tigers here and this union. I feel like it's I feel like that could be the energy of like you both trying new things, and where it's like new places, new things, traveling, all those kind of things, because here we've got travel as well. So I feel like maybe you know, long walks, you know, in the maybe in nice kind of like summery climates, or hot climates. I feel like that could be something that you both enjoy doing, and taking that time to just kind of go out and travel, or sit near or like sit on the beach or things like that. That's what I'm kind of getting. Maybe being close to the water energy, especially with water being here. But I feel like it's someone that you can, what makes you attractive is that they see you as this person that they can enjoy lots of hobbies with. So I feel like it's kind of like maybe like their hobbies or interests is something that they can enjoy doing with you. And I feel like it's also something that's a mutual thing that you both enjoy doing. Okay. Wow. Collective. Right. So let's just end it with a like one, like, ooh, that wanted to come out. Look at that. The Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. So I feel like, because the Six of Cups can represent the energy of balance, okay? Because six represents like harmony. So I feel like this, what makes you attractive is, I feel like it could also be something to do with, it could, you know, it could also, maybe for not all, but for some, it could also signify that this could have been someone that you've known for before, and maybe the time apart, you have both taken that time to work on work on yourself, and vice versa, so that you both can now come back into this union, and like come back in a reunion. And it can also signify for some that you know, the connection also, what makes you attractive is maybe you know, the qualities, you're family orientated, you're kind of like a go-getter, you know. I feel like that can really make you appear. And because you know, sometimes we can kind of think that to be attractive is all about our looks, but the real attractiveness is not the like just on the based on the physical. It's how you move, it's how you groove, okay? It's how you move, it's how you groove. Yes. Okay? And it's all about that energy, you know, that energy you give, you know? And I feel like that is what is drawing this person to you. Okay? So the Six of Cups, we're going to leave it with the Six of Cups being here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So to the collective who chose pile one, I hope the messages are resonating. I hope the messages are resonating. And you know what we like to do around here? We take what resonates and we leave. Hear that? We have to say it with power. We have to say it with power. We leave the rest. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. I saw it go. Okay, I saw it go. I saw it go. This simply means that's how it goes around here. So be sure to look good, feel good. Okay, stay hydrated, and I'll see you on the next one. Gwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan generals. So we're going to look into the messages under pile 2 about what makes you attractive. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to Wagwan Tara Auntie. Come and join the Love and Light family, and be sure to sit back and relax with a beverage of your choice. Okay, as we gather these intuitive gems. Okay, let's see. Wagwan. Okay, right. So one card came out. So let's see what card came out to say what makes you attractive. Oi. Okay, the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. So with the Knight of Cups, I see it's what makes you attractive is that I feel like you're very romantic. You know, I feel like you're a lover of love. You're a lover of love. A lover of love, okay? But I feel like with being a lover of love, I feel like it's kind of Meatloaf is coming to mind. I will do anything for love. Okay, but I won't do that. But I feel like this energy is kind of given that you are very I kind of get in this like connecting with your femininity as well. We'll see if it comes into the cards, but I feel like it's this energy of like you're not afraid or to like show your emotional like vulnerability or anything like that. I feel like, and it's not even to say it's an emotional vulnerability, but I feel like it's like opening up. I feel like that is something that you know, like to be emotionally available to connect with your love interest. And I feel like that is what really is appealing and alluring and making you attractive, that you're opening up and you're being authentic, you're being true to yourself. And I feel like that's what makes like this maybe specific person or love interest is like really drawn to you, and it really makes you attractive. And I feel like you know, opening up, because even when it comes to love, like, you know, love is also about opening up. It's about really being, you know, comfortable and at peace with how you feel and how you know what you want in your love life. You know how it's important that we have to speak it out in existence, you know. So because it's like, again, that energy of the law of attraction. So I feel like this energy of the Knight of Cups is this energy of your like you know, that confidence of like, I'm gonna go and, you know, ask this person out. I'm gonna say how I feel, and you know, if I might not get the answer that I want, that's okay. But I feel like it's kind of giving this confidence of like, you know, this is where I am. And because think after the Knight of Cups, what do we have? It's the King of Cups. Now that King of Cups is really like that like true inner confidence in expressing love, and I feel like that's where that energy is, where you are at this moment of time. And I feel like that's what is making you really attractive as well at this time. So let's have a look and pull some more information. I'm going to start with the Jamaican Proverbs. Let's see what the Jamaican Proverbs want to tell us. Okay, let's see what the Jamaican... Ooh, 2 came out. Okay, so we got Kiba your mouth. Kiba your mouth. Kiba your mouth. So that means keep back your mouth. Keep back your mouth. So I feel like it's saying keep things to yourself and move in silence. Keep things to yourself and move in silence. Okay, right. And then we have take where you get till you get what you want. Take where you get till you get what you want. So work towards your goals. Every little step helps you to get where you want to be. So be disciplined and be consistent. So what makes you attractive now in regards to keep back your mouth? Okay, keeping things to yourself, to be silent. I feel like this is kind of saying the energy that you're giving is kind of shining through. So I feel like it's like, even if you know you don't have to say anything, but your energy will talk for itself. But I feel like that energy will talk for itself, that's what's making you attractive. So maybe you also could be coming across as mysterious, okay? Or even if it's like sharing or talking or expressing anything about love, it could be maybe only with, you know, people that you feel that mutual connection with. But I feel like it can also maybe be in how you show your romantic side, okay? But I feel like this is energy of like, take what you get till you get what you want. I feel like it can also be signify like maybe to just making sure you are always like prioritizing your needs as well. Okay, like I feel this could be also kind of thing, making sure you are prioritizing your needs, because sometimes you know, in love reads, you know, you can get the energy, you know, or sense the energy of like, because if you're watching this and you might be kind of like feeling a particular way at a particular time, or your mood, you know, it can also kind of be drawn into the reads and things like that. So I feel like it could also be like, you know, just taking that time to make sure you are working on your own self-love, your own self-love energy, because that the more you tap into that energy of self-love, you know, at Wagwan Tarantine, we love to tap into that energy of self-love, because the real love, and again I said that I'm getting the energy of that you're a lover of love. That real love starts with you. So I feel like this could also be I'm getting intuitively that, you know, sometimes as a lover of love, you know, we can wear our heart on our sleeve, as they're saying, that you can wear our heart on our sleeve. And I feel like it's also making sure that you are always taking that time to big up yourself, big up, you know, because sometimes I feel like it can also be that you might be very good at bigging up others, but then when it comes to you, it's not giving that same energy, okay? So I feel like it's also the message that I'm getting here about what makes you attractive. I feel like that makes you attractive because you go out and you see the love in everything, and maybe others, but I feel like it's also saying, make sure that that cup, you're also pouring that cup to yourself, okay? Right. And I feel like this could be, if there's any kind of like negative self-talk, yeah, like let's not put that into the air. Let's not put that into the atmosphere. Let's not put that into the energy fields, okay, for the universe to hear. So I feel like it could also be, you know, just taking that time to just say, you know what, I am attractive. I am sexy. I am sexy. I am attractive, okay? And, you know, I feel like it's just saying, yeah, I'm attractive and I've got a lot going on, baby. You better know. You better know. You better know. Okay? All right. So I feel like really keep focusing on that energy, as well as about working towards anything. So anything that you wanting to do, or I feel like it's, because I'm getting it now, like what makes you attractive, but there seems to be a kind of like a strong self-love energy tapping in. So I feel like really taking that time to make sure you are, you know, if another song is coming to mind, it's another reggae song, you know, any type of song, because I listen to a lot of music. I listen to a lot of music, but reggae does tend to be at the core of my music. But I love like lots of different types of music, okay? But the song that's coming to mind is John McLean, and it's If I Give My Heart to You. So and it goes something like, if I give my heart to you, what will you do with it? Ooh, would you tear it apart, or will you treasure it? Okay, so if I gave my heart to you, what would you do with it? Would you tear it apart, or would you treasure it? And I feel like that's the energy that I'm getting about being the lover of love. Okay, so making sure that you know, if you're giving that cup, you're pouring that cup you give, you pour that back into you. You hear that? You hear that? You hear that? That cup, darling, honey. Auntie Self-Love just wants to kick in. All right, Auntie Self-Love, kick in. That cup that you pour to others, pour it back into you, okay? That self-love energy needs to be like, it has to come back, okay? So even if you're a lover of love and you know, you could be like that person who goes out there and tells everybody about, you know, I love this and this is, you know, like I feel like that can be the energy that you can give to others. Make sure you are giving that energy back to you, because sometimes when we are a lover of love, that's where that can be not one of our best strengths, let's put it that way. So it's right in really taking that time to you know, not be putting any kind of like negative self-talk or doubting energy towards ourselves, and really pouring that cup into ourselves. So remember, if I gave my heart to you, you know, it's not just about, like the song says, oh, if I gave my heart to you, what would you do with it? I feel like it's like, what are you doing with your own heart? You know, pouring that love. You know, it's just like I say, self-love maintenance. Self-love maintenance, okay, is something that we have to do all of the time. It's just like fitness. Fitness is something that we have to keep up. And it's the same with our self-love. It's the same with how we see ourselves, how we view ourselves. It's something that we have to keep up. It has to be part of our own daily routines, okay? So, as Auntie Self-Love, darling, honey, make sure y'all look after yourself. You hear that? Make sure y'all pour love into yourself. You hear that? Make sure y'all look after yourself, darling. Darling, honey, make sure you are pouring that love, because the more you pour that love into yourself, that is where the real attractiveness come through. So keep pouring, because I can see it in you. And keep doing it. Keep pouring that love into yourself. Okay? So yes, so thank you, Auntie Self-Love. So basically, the message here is make sure that love that you're giving, and you're putting out into the world, and you're making everything blossom around you, okay? Make sure you are doing that for yourself, okay? All right? Wow. All right, so we're going to pull out some charms. So I'm going to close my eyes and see what charms comes out. Right, I can't see, okay? So we're just going to intuitively, although you can't tell, but I'm not looking. I promise, I'm not looking. So I'm going to close my eyes and just place my hand and just see what wants to come out, okay? So to the collective who chose pile 2, to the tea sippers, to the generals, to the intuitive generals at Wagwan Tarantee, to the people who are new here, okay? This is why I always say Wagwan people, because Wagwan people signifies, you know, first onlookers coming in, tea sippers, you've actually now become, you know, part of the collective. And then the generals now means like, yeah, come on now, you know, family now. Yes, all right. So to the collective who chose pile 2, okay, let's see what intuitive messages they need to see regarding them. What makes you attractive, okay? What makes them attractive? So what makes you attractive? Okay, let's see what comes out. Okay. Right, so we've got, you see, lots of hearts, love. Look at that. Your love energy at this time is really giving off that. You've got a big heart. That's what I'm getting. You've got a big heart. A good friend is like a 4-leaf clover. It's hard to find and lucky to have. So I feel like that is the energy that you give off. It's a lot of love energy. Okay, you know. We've got a horse, so I'm getting like maybe a stallion, that you might have the strength, like that, how you give love, because there's lots of love messages here. We've got like a hummingbird, a hummingbird. So I feel like that is, you know, there's something to say with the hummingbirds, having 2 hummingbirds together. So I feel like that could be maybe the energy that you give off, and it's like maybe you want to meet somebody who, you know, who can sing you a tune like the hummingbird as well. Wow. And look, home, you got the heart and home. So I feel like it could also maybe signify that you might be a very homebody or a loving person, or as they say, the home is where the heart is. Okay. Then we've got just for you. So I'm getting this strong energy of like, you know, again, that whole, when you love, and receive. But I feel like balance, because these 2 messages came out for pile 1 as well. But I feel like, because we've got like an arch, I think. We've got a turtle, like a turtle or sea turtle. We've got H and U, so this could signify maybe a name or a place or a thing. We've got lots of hearts though, and I feel like this is where the energy. Oh, look, 2 turtles, and we've got like a frog. Frog. So frog can signify Prince Charming. So maybe you know, like there could be a Prince Charming, like and we've got a butterfly. So I feel like these messages here, and we've got like some kind of ring shaped thing. I feel like the charms are also like signifying the energy that, you know, you are a type of person that move with love, you know. So there could be like, because the cups represents that water like signs, like water zodiac signs. So when it comes to Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio, so there could be some, you don't have to, but there could be some like lots of water energy in your, maybe your birth chart. Okay, so I feel like it's here, we've got even just for you, that kind of like signifies that you're a very caring, loving person, and I feel like you care for a lot for others, whether it could be in your friendships, it could be like the relationships you have with people. But I feel like it's also this energy of wanting to, you know, meet somebody that matches that same energy, you know, to give back what you know, what you put out there, and to receive that same energy. And I feel like that's where that self-love message really came from, because it was kind of like, you know, making sure that this is what you know, like, I can see a lot of energy that you give out into the world, and it's like making sure that attractiveness is being seen, but making sure, you know, back to that song, if I gave my heart to you, you know, because it's kind of like that kind of, if I do this, is it going to be received back? So I feel like it's, again, it's that balance of you giving that to yourself, you know, giving that to yourself, okay? But if you do have a listen, it's a really good song, you know, it's one of my favorite songs, okay? But yes, ooh, so let's pull out now. We've got like a travel message, we've got those travel, like, kind of like visual cards. So I just want to see what other additional messages that we can pull from what makes you attractive. Wow, okay, I want to see what else wants to come out. Ooh, okay, well, let's stick with those. So what makes you attractive? So I feel like, again, you know, this is maybe even the person that you're dealing with at this time, or a relationship, or maybe a friendship, or I feel like, but I feel like this is mainly a love interest. I feel like this person can see you as someone that they can enjoy, you know, and again, it's all, I'm kind of getting a lot of strong romantic energy, kind of like these kind of idyllic kind of like places where you can sit and just unwind and just enjoy spending time together, okay? Wow. And here as well, it could be like, this one's like clothes, it says clothes and apparel, so it could be maybe also like, you know, might be wearing like nice clothes, and that could also, you know, also help to show that attractiveness as well. But I feel like maybe traveling, going to see Asian ruins, I feel like maybe that could also be part of that kind of romantic, or like an interest in history and learning things. Yeah, wow. So what makes you attractive at this time? Okay, so I'm going to pull out a message, we say last but not least, just to see what kind of, what is the overall message that we can get for this read. So for the collective who chose pile 2 on what makes you attractive, okay, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands. So I feel like the Queen of Wands is like what makes you attractive, but I feel like the Queen of Wands is also is signifying what it wants you to do in being more attractive, because the Queen of Wands represents this energy of this feminine energy of like, I don't care, this is me. If you don't like it, tough. This is me being in my true authentic self. I'm not I'm not bending backwards for anyone, okay? That's the energy that I'm kind of getting. There's a song that's coming to mind, I can't remember who sings it, but it's I'm a liar, I'm a mother, yeah. So yeah, I think the first word you can't really say it on YouTube, or so we'll leave it there. But it's something like that, and that energy kind of gives me that. It's like a go-getter. It's someone who's been more fearless, and I feel like it's kind of saying you have a very loving nature about you. But I feel like this kind of being like the message that has come out, I feel like it's saying to also make sure that you are pouring that same energy back into yourself, and showing that love to yourself. And sometimes, you know, I feel like it's also saying not to be afraid, like to, you know, say how you feel and put that in existence, because I feel like the more you put that in existence, and be as authentic as you and like to be as authentic and real, it's going to help create that balance. But I feel like it's also going to help receive that energy as like, oh wow, like, yeah, I need to make sure that I'm prioritizing Jane, because I feel like this energy that has been here about what makes you attractive is that you're nurturing nature and how you prioritize others and show love to others. But at the same time, I'm not seeing as the from, especially with the Jamaican proverbs as well, that there's a kind of a strong energy of making sure you are showing that attractiveness to yourself. So when it comes to your caring, when it comes to your love and nature, so it's very fitting to see how the Queen of Wands has come up, which is kind of represents that energy. Is like, I'm going to be about it. I'm sorry, this is me, and I'm going to focus on me, and I'm going to prioritize on me. I'm not intending to be selfish or anything like that, but I'm just using this time at this moment of time to really work on my own goals. Because look what we've got here. Remember, take what you get till you get what you want. Work towards your goals. Every little step helps. And sometimes, again, sometimes being the lover of love, again, sometimes we might focus on getting somebody else's goals going, and then we realize that the balance is gone when it comes to getting our things done. And I know sometimes we can all be guilty of this, but I feel like this read, you know, sometimes especially with readings, this is what I find with readings, you know, as much as, even if we have a question, the thing is, when it comes to the cards, whatever wants to come out will come out. Okay, so I feel like it's kind of signifying that, you know, make sure you are pouring that same love into yourself, okay? Into your own like desires, your own habits, your own choices. What is it you truly want and desire, okay? Because I feel like the more you do that, the more it will then open up that kind of like attractiveness as well. It will even make it even more stronger, okay? Wow. Oh yes, but yes, let me pull out one more message as well for you before we close the read. Okay, what do the collective need to see regarding their attractiveness? What makes them attractive? Worth waiting for. Hey, hey, worth waiting for. Look, divine timing is at work in your love life. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So I feel like this energy, the more you tap into this energy of the Queen of Wands, and you know, creating that balance. Look, because we've got the balance and receive here. I feel like the more you tap into that energy and focus on yourself, the more you will attract somebody. You know, look with the two turtles, okay, and we have the hummingbird. You will match the energy of this person, or sorry, not to even to say to match the energy. That person will also match your energy, okay. So it's always a mutual, okay, two-way exchange of energy. So, you know, just, you know, as the saying is coming to mind, just, you know, do you, keep doing you and working on your goals, because the more you work on your goals, that makes you attractive, darling, honey, okay, darling, honey. Jamaican auntie wants to come in, darling, honey. The more you pour into yourself and love on yourself and work on your own goals, you will go far. And the more you go far, the more, you know, eyes will roll. And when I say eyes will roll. Like, what is Jane? That's Jane? No, Jane look good. Jane look good. My girl, she look good. Yes, so thank you, Jackie. So that just simply means the more you focus on your own goals and focus on your own ambitions, okay, and you know, that will open doors. It will make your attractiveness get bigger and bigger and bigger, and it will, you know, people's eyes will turn, people's eyes will roll, because they'll be like, oh my gosh, the growth, I can see the growth. You know, sometimes we can be like so caught up in helping others, and then it creates a deficit in ourselves at the same time, because we are not that same energy, we're not doing it for ourselves. And sometimes that could be some reasons to like a block, like an energy block, or things that we don't want to maybe face ourselves, but the more we tap into that energy of giving love and a pure love to our own selves, whether it could be, you know, taking time to make sure you get good rest, taking time to really love on yourself, taking time to really work on any areas in your life, you know, you are then opening the gates to let the universe do its work for you. You know, divine timing is at work in your love life. All right, collective, I hope the messages are resonating here. Okay, you know what we like to do around here. Okay, we like to take what resonates, and leave the rest. Take what resonates and leave the rest. I saw it go around here. This simply means that's how it goes around here. Okay, take what resonates and leave the rest. So be sure to look good, feel good, okay, and stay hydrated. And I'll see you on the next one. Wagwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan generals. So we have pile 3. So we're going to see what messages are under pile 3 and what makes you attractive. Okay, so if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to Wagwan Tarot. Come and join the family, and be sure to sit back and relax with a beverage of your choice, okay, as we gather these intuitive reads, okay. And you may hear woy or woy to let us know that these intuitive gems are really kicking in. All right, let's see. Wagwan. Wow, we have the Ace of Wands. So what makes you attractive? I feel like there's a lot of sexual energy here. Okay, I feel like oh, a song that's coming to mind is Who's That Lady? Ooh, who's that lady? I feel like or another song, I can't remember the name of the artist, but for this one it's Shaggy. Hey sexy lady, I like your flow, your body's banging out of control. Ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh wee. I feel like there's a lot. What makes you attractive? For the collective who chose Power 3, I'm getting a lot of sexual energy, and I feel like that could be like maybe you take a keen interest in your like fitness routine, looking good, feeling good. 'Cause you know we're all about looking good and feeling good. You know, start letting that feeling good start from within, and it shines through. And I feel like this energy here is like you might be even moving with that kind of energy, because the Ace of Wands can also represent that BDE energy, that big D, you know, that big D energy, that kind of energy of like or this energy of like I move with this kind of alpha energy. But I feel like that energy that you have can really be like, whoo, woo, did you see that? Oh my gosh, like it's like you can knock people out with that energy that you carry, and I feel like for some, you know, they might feel intimidated by it or don't know how to approach you, or can be really mesmerized by that energy. Wow, what makes you attractive? And think of, with the Ace of Wands, it's that fire energy. So you might have fire energy in your place in your birth chart, you know, could be in your placements, or you might just move that with that energy. But I feel like that energy is really really drawing others, and even a particular love interest, like they really find you mesmerizing. And it could be a lot of chemistry going on, a lot of like passion, okay, passionate energy. Oh, ooh la la, ooh la la. So I'm gonna pull out the Jamaican proverb. Let's see what what additional message comes from the Jamaican proverbs. Okay, and we need to stay hydrated for this one. Ooh wee. Okay, So we've got here though, wanty wanty, can't get it, get it, no want it. So we're gonna see what this message could be telling us, because this message simply means when you want something so much, you get it, you no longer want it. Okay. So it's like the Four of Cups energy. Appreciate what you have. Don't block your blessings and be thankful. Show gratitude. Show gratitude. Now, I feel like this could be maybe a sense of like, I'm kind of getting the energy of maybe arrogance. So maybe like maybe just to be mindful at this time, or it could be vice versa. Maybe maybe who you're like kind of like dealing with, or there might be like a level of arrogance or anything like that, or not showing or not always being thankful. So there's kind of like there's an energy of what makes you attractive, but with the Jamaican proverb it's like maybe just also being mindful of kind of energy of I'm kind of getting giving thanks where thanks is needed. Giving thanks where thanks is needed. Now this may apply for some, but you know, in general, this is where I'm always about, and that Wagwan territory, we're always about giving thanks and showing gratitude, because it could be even something like, oh, this tastes really good, this looks good, or I feel like it can be coming from that place, or it can be coming from this place. I feel like maybe what makes you attractive in regards to this situation, I feel like with this message being here, maybe it can also be that who you may be dealing with, they might not be always forthcoming with telling you that you look good, you feel good, you look good, you feel good. I mean, telling you that you look good. Well, I don't know. They might be telling you that too. But I think it's that kind of energy. That's why I'm kind of getting that, you know, because it's the wanty, can't get it, then get it, not want it. So I feel like there could be something to do with like confidence or anything like that. So just to keep that in mind, okay? To bear that in mind, and always move with your self-love intact, darling, honey. Always move with that energy, because I feel like if this is kind of like signifying a kind of a sexual fire energy, and it could be also like that kind of go-getter, you might be very creative in how you do things, how you pursue things. I feel like it's also like just saying, just make sure you are prioritizing yourself and putting yourself first, okay? All right, so I'm going to pull out let's pull out one of the Romance Angels Oracle deck messages and see for the collective who chose Power 3. For the collective who chose Power 3, what makes you attractive? So what do they need to know about what makes them attractive? What do they need to know? What additional message? I feel like that wants to come out. What? Ooh, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So you attract romantic love by enjoying this fully. So I feel like that's like, you know, anything that you immerse yourself in, whether it could be like an activity, maybe doing something, I feel like the more you tap into it and make it fun, and I feel like that really draws you, draws that or creates that attractive energy into that people see as well about you. Okay, wow. But I get to hear with the Ace of Wands, there's like this kind of strong BDE, like really like, yeah, you know, I know I've got it, you know, I know I've got it, yeah, I got that energy, I know you're feeling me, yeah, ooh, you're feeling me, baby, I know you're feeling me, yeah, yeah. Okay, so this was quite straightforward. Okay, it's like a lot of like a lot of passionate energy going on. So we've got these images. I just want to see what kind of traveling images may come out to kind of give us any additional tools for the collective. Okay, if you chose File 3, what additional messages do they need to see regarding what makes them attractive? or what others see in them, whether it's a particular love interest. Ooh, quite a few wanted to come out. But let's have a look at the ones that did come out then. So I feel like it could be, again, with this card here, like traveling. Maybe traveling could be somewhat like a key factor that they enjoy about when they're with you, or maybe something that they really find attractive, that you enjoy going on, like trying new things. Okay. We've got barbering, so like that could be like making sure, you know, you're taking that time to look good, really investing in you looking good and in yourself. Okay, there's nothing better when you, like, you know, someone's taking themselves to get their hair done, and it's like that fresh when you get that fresh hairstyle, that haircut, it always looks really good. Okay. We've got traveling, maybe like spending time, like going to nice like holidays, breaks and things like that. Maybe always having like a sun-kissed skin's looking really good. Yeah. Ooh. Enjoy like going to like restaurants, trying new foods, trying new things. Like that is all part of that Ace of Wands energy. You know, taking that time to go and do things and enjoy. You know, and I feel like draws them to you as well, or vice versa. Okay. Ooh, so there's like lots of like connection energy going on here, and I feel like they definitely enjoy spending time with you. Wow. And this could also signify some soulmate, but I feel like it's like that passionate energy going on here. And yeah, here we've got this message of like, you know, seeing like different, like maybe like the city, and like just, you know, I feel like it's kind of getting like, you know, being the independent lady, or like just being an independent person and just going out and trying new things, exploring the city and what it has to offer. And again, it's that, you know, Ace of Wands energy. Ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh wee. Look at that. Okay. So we are going to pull out some charms. I'm going to see. My eyes are closed when I do this, okay? I promise. I can't see. But we're going to just see what messages comes out from the charms, okay? So here it is. For the collective who chose Pile 3, what messages, what additional tools do they need to see regarding what makes them attractive? Alright, let's have a look. Okay. Well, this message came out for every single read. A good friend is like a four-leaf clover. It's hard to find. Wow. Wow. And we've got a tiger. Okay. We got like a lizard or a frog. So I think it's like jumping into like maybe trying new things. I guess that's what it can also signify. And the tiger is like, you know, going out there, being the go-getter that you are. We have a teacup. I feel like it's like, yes, a teacup. Tea time. So I feel like that could also be maybe like you enjoy trying new things. You enjoy tea time at the Wagwan Tarantine with all these reads, okay? But I feel like it's also like enjoy trying new things, going out, maybe eating out, just exploring and all those kind of things. Okay, here we've got the home where the heart is. So I feel like it could also be that you enjoy, you know, maybe spending time at home, maybe making sure you're looking good, you know, and things around you. We've got a ring, so a ring and a heart. So I feel like there could also be that, you know, commitment and building kind of like legacies and things like that is important for you. We've got warrior. Look at that, warrior. Warrior. Like I am seeing that energy of like being like very strong and independent energy, present. Yeah, I feel like that is the kind of energy that you give. in all of the things that here, it's like enjoying life and really embracing and being creative as well. Trust is key here. And we've got lots of like dinosaurs, and it could maybe maybe also relate to maybe like a past life energy. We've got elephants, like someone who's been like a wise kind of soul, and I feel like that could also be maybe the energy of like there could be some of you who maybe have like a wise. There's a part of you that can be very wise, and but also like a mixture of like an old soul and a young soul at the same time. Okay, now I feel like I'm very much like that, like an old soul and a young soul as well, you know. And I feel like that could be where the Gemini in me. Okay. All right, so we've got like an anchor. So I feel like that's what you do, honey. You hook and anchor. You know, who's that lady? Ooh. A key. It's like, yeah, if you want to get to know me, you gotta get that key. You gotta get that key. And I feel like that might be something to do with that wanty, get it. It's like, no, honey. And look, it's got some angel wings here. So it could also signify that your guardian angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides are also looking after you at this time. And ooh, we got the fox. We got a fox. Now, a fox can represent that kind of energy of mysterious, you know, this mysterious energy, okay, and all this kind of like foxy lady, you know. Oh wow. Then we've got another tiger as well. So I guess it's kind of like maybe wanting to meet somebody that matches that energy, okay, matches that energy. Wow. So last but not least, we're gonna end this read about what makes you attractive with a message from the good karma to kind of just pile everything together into one kind of overall message, okay, regarding what makes you attractive. So for the collective who chose pile 3, okay, what do they need to see? Woo! The Sun and the Temperance. You go, you keep doing you. I'm getting this message of like, you know, tapping into, the more you tap into that energy, it's like open doors for yourself, and you're building that confidence. It's like building that confidence that's making you become more and more attractive at this time. So keep doing you. You know, the sun can also represent like family life, children life, children. You know, it can also represent like a strong masculine energy as well. But I feel like with the Temperance being there, you know, it can also represent like a guardian angel energy. I feel like that it's like saying you have a good balance. Okay, there's a good balance here in you just taking that time to tap into your own energy, tapping into, you know, what you enjoy, what inspires you, what makes you want to be creative and explore into the world. And I feel like that energy, like that's the kind of the energy I get with this kind of facial expression. It's like, yeah, it's like you are like recognizing that you are like as I say, through the sun, like representing also the energy of the children, that you're just kind of like this young spirit, like child in the universe, you know, who's always kind of like exploring, wanting to learn and wanting to, you know, enjoy life. And I feel like the more you take time to do that, it's really creating a spiritual balance and connection, as well as your intuition being really strong at this time as well. So I feel like what's making you attractive, honey, keep going. You go there, yeah, and tap into that energy, okay? As well as the Temperance being here, it can also, you know, signify again that guardian angel. So I feel like there could also be like a guardian angel or your spirit guides or ancestors, maybe watching over you at this time. I feel like there could also be maybe someone maybe particularly like an ancestor or somebody that I'm kind of getting like a grandmother or an aunt or like a maternal or as well as a paternal, that someone that may have been in your family that always used to like looking after themselves that way, and maybe someone says, oh, you take after this one, you take after this relative who always used to do that. And I feel like we'll go out and enjoy life, and I feel like that could be what's going on there as well. Ooh, all right. So for the collective who chose pile 3, I hope the messages are resonating. You know what we like to do around here? Take what resonates, okay? Take what resonates and leave the rest. We have to say it with power. Leave, okay? So I hope the messages are resonating, collective. Remember, take what resonates and leave the rest. I saw it go, okay? I saw it go. This simply means that's how it goes around here. I saw it go. Okay, so be sure to stay in this energy, looking good and feeling good. Yes, honey. Stay blessed. Okay, look good, feel good, stay hydrated, and I'll see you on the next one. Wow, gwan.